Good morning, everybody. Welcome back for installment of Scott Selections here for Wednesday, October 18th. For again, today's play of the day, quick recap what happened yesterday. We had a nice winner in hockey with the Stars and Golden Knights under 6 goals at -118 on Bet Online. Really never in doubt. Game went the way that I thought it would. Thought it would be a very low-scoring, tense game between two future playoff teams, and that's what we saw. Game went to overtime at 2-2, so never in doubt. Look for another winner here on Wednesday. And for today's play of the day, going to the WNBA, you can look at Game 4 of the finals between the Aces and the Liberty, taking place at around 8 p.m. Eastern time. And for this game, I'm going to go with the Liberty -4.5 at -115 on PointsBet. Time recording of 5:30 a.m. Eastern time. Covering why we're going to go with the Liberty in this spot. First reason shopping around, and -4.5 is easily the best one available. It's really not even close. So Caesars and Bet365 both have the Liberty at -6. Most books have -5.5, but once again, PointsBet went rogue and basically offered you a free point, no questions asked. Now, I'm going to take that, but if you do not have access to PointsBet, I don't mind the 5.5, so I still would take that. But of course, I'm going to take the 4.5 instead. Now, the story of this season between the Liberty and the Aces have been home dominance because the home team's done quite well, mostly involving the Liberty because the Liberty have won all 3 home games against the Aces by at least 9 points. And of course, this game will be in the Barclays once again. And to go through a big reason why I do like the Liberty besides home field advantage, it's going to be the Aces missing a bunch of key pieces because they had a couple injuries in Game 3. Chelsea Gray, star point guard, WNBA Finals MVP last year, is out indefinitely. 15.3 points per game, a team-high 7.3 assists per game, and now she is out. And you're looking at the starting center for the Aces being out as well. Stokes is injured, 5.9 rebounds per game, 1 block per game. And the Aces used the same starting lineup for about the last 3-4 months of the season, and now they have to reinvent the starting lineup on the fly. Not exactly sold by that idea. In the middle of the finals, I expect some chemistry issues, and I think this team might be out of sorts, particularly in Game 4. Now, one story for the Liberty that has been the real talking point has been the dominance of Jonquel Jones, and you're looking at her numbers in the series so far. She's averaging 21.7 points per game and 9.3 rebounds per game. Once again, that was against a healthy front court for the most part. I know Candace Parker has been out indefinitely, but that was with Stokes playing. Now Stokes is out, and you're probably looking at Kayla George being in the starting lineup. She's played less than 5 minutes in each of the last 8 games. So they're replacing a key starter for this team with a pretty much a front court scrub. And now you're looking at Jonquel, who's averaging north of 21 and 9. I think Jonquel is once again going to dominate, and I do think that should open up stuff for Brianna Stewart and Ionescu as well. But it really just comes down to the Aces being extremely injured against a team in must-win territory, since if the Liberty lose this game, they're eliminated from the playoffs. But I do think the Aces are going to struggle, missing their main threat with regard to actually setting up the offense, the main orchestrator for this team. And I do think, once again, defensively, this team should look worse, and on the boards, they should look worse because Stokes is a pretty underrated rebounder. But the Aces also have not exactly been good at covering numbers on the road recently, as the Aces are 1-6 ATS in their last 7 games. But simply put, 4.5 is too short in the spot for a healthy Liberty team that won Game 3 by double digits, and now you're looking at the Aces missing 2 of their starters, including the defending Finals MVP last year. I think the Liberty win this game comfortably, probably have double digits, but I think that 4.5 is too low, so I am going to take the number now. So play that once again here for Wednesday, October 18th. Is going to be on the Liberty -4.5 and -115 on PointsBet. Bye, everyone.